welcome back to another episode of Caffeinated CX, where we talk about CX and stuff all in a hyper-caffeinated state. I'm David, your host here on Caffeinated CX, and hyper-caffeinated we are, boys and girls. Ghosts and ghouls, squirrels and lemurs, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. Today, we're going to be talking about repeat customers. Repeat customers. Now, why are repeat customers awesome? Well, they just are. All right, that's been another episode of Caffeinated CX. See you next time. Okay, let me elaborate. All right, so repeat customers are awesome because they're customers that came back. They came back to you because they like you. They like what you're selling. They like what you are and what you do enough to come back and not go to your competitor. That's pretty cool right there. And a good rule of thumb for most companies is to have a new customer to repeat customer ratio of around 70 to 30%. 70% new customers, 30% repeat customers. Now, depending on industry, that number might be different. For some industries, that number is flipped. In some companies, it's 60-40. Some industries, it's like 50-50, right? But just going off of the 70-30 for now, because that's the most applicable for most people. So 30% you want of your customers returning, and not because they have to. No, because they want to. A repeat customer is someone that comes back to you because they wanted to. Now, if they have to come back to you because either your service didn't work or your product was trash and it broke and they have to buy a new one, that doesn't count towards the repeat customer, at least in my opinion. It does not count as a repeat customer because even though they're buying from you again, it's not for the right reasons. And we have to treat repeat customers as more than just a sale and their NPS survey, right? We have to treat repeat customers like the gold they are. So now a lot of companies have this philosophy of acquiring all new customers. All their money is spent on new customers, and the old customers, the ones that have already used the service, are kind of pushed out of the way. They're like, all right, you know who we are. You'll be back. But the majority don't come back. And it's not for lack of needing the service that you provide or needing the product that you provide. It's because they found it more convenient or cheaper or better customer service elsewhere. So, and that ain't okay. That's the most common reason that people don't come back, but doesn't make it okay. Just because something's common doesn't mean it's good. So, besides, repeat customers cost less to remarket to, and they typically spend more than a new customer would. Sometimes up to 300x more. 300 times more for a repeat customer. And which makes no sense why a lot of companies just dump all their marketing dollars into acquiring new customers. I don't know. But even if you don't want to invest in repeat customer rate, here are some things that you can do to attract those customers back. All right, the first one is to have world-class 5-star customer service, right? So it's been proven that people will spend more money for better customer care. That's not a brainiac moment. That's kind of common sense. Because why would you go somewhere that treats you like crap when these people actually took the time to treat you like the royalty that you are? Yeah. you have that award-winning, you have that great customer experience for them, they'll be back whenever they need that service or product again, right? If you don't provide that, you're just another name, another face, another line item on their credit card statement. And, well, that ain't good enough, now is it? No. You want the way to reach you to be convenient. You want it to be fast. There ain't no reason to have someone on hold for 8 hours, right? Especially if they want to buy something, right? And yeah, I know they shouldn't wait on hold for a long time anyway, regardless of why they're calling you. But for the purposes of this, we're going to say buying something. Because yes, companies need money to survive. They need money to pay the employees so the employees can take care of the customer. So profits are important. Don't get that twisted. That's a lot of people right now getting mad at companies for making a profit. But as long as that company's taking care of the people and those people are taking care of the customers, it's all good. It's all good. So that's what business is. And people right now are mad at that. To be fair, a lot of companies are not treating their employees well, and their employees are not treating the customers well. So I get it. I get that. But anyway, so have that award-winning, that 5-star service, that 5-star customer support. Top of that, after the transaction, reach out to them. See how everything is going. Get some feedback on either the service or the product, right? Give them a coupon for future purchases, right? Make it so that their brand, your brand, not their brand, your brand, is a household name in their home. It's like, hey, where'd you get that? Oh, ABC company. They sent me this too. And here's a coupon. You want it? And then, wow, word of mouth. Word of mouth marketing is amazing. And people talk. People talk. You hear your ears ringing? Is your nose burning? People are talking about you. Now, are they talking good things? Are they talking bad things? Well, hopefully they're talking good things because they're coming back to you. And that's all we really want, is those customers to be happy, those customers to remember the name of the company, and for those customers to come back and bring their friends. But it all starts with the customer service that they receive along every single touch point there is. So that includes the initial marketing, those new customers. It includes how they searched us or found the company, and 2, when they reach out to the company, how good is their customer service? How quick was the customer service to respond to them? Did they have to wait on hold? Did they have to wait an hour for a chat to be answered? Right? Was there any follow-up? Was the service great? Was the product what they wanted? What they needed? Was there any follow-up? And were there any incentives or reason for them to contact you back? So, like I said, repeat customers are awesome, and there's no mistaking that. So you want to keep whatever works for you as a new customer to repeat customer ratio. For a lot of people, that's going to be 70-30. For other people, that's going to be 30-70, right? You want more repeat customers than new customers. And if you offer maintenance plans or subscription service, that's where you're going to fall into that 30-70. Okay, so plus, that's really cool. And it's nice to see people come back. Now, I will amend one thing here. I will mention one tidbit. Just because you see a repeat customer's name flash up on the screen doesn't mean it's that customer. Don't answer the phone and say, hey, thanks for calling blah company. Hey, Gary. And then there's a moment of silence. And another voice responds, This is Gary's wife. Gary died last week. Because, yeah. You don't want to be put in that situation. You don't want to put the customer in that situation. Make sure it's them before you start saying names and stuff, okay? So just take it from me, if you would. So let's get caffeinated. Let's keep that caffeine going throughout the day. Your last cup of coffee should not be at 10 a.m. It should be 10 p.m. When you go to sleep, I want you to be crashing. Makes for much better sleep. All right. This has been Caffeinated CX. Bye.